Arcade Improv! Arcade Improv!
Welcome back to Arcade Improv. I'm Mish.
I'm Dan.
Dan is sitting in for Casey today.
Yeah,
They're voice twins.
we are voice twins, but we're actually very different physically. Here's a photo of what I look like next to a photo of what Casey looks like. As you can see, I have a monocle.
That's the only difference between Dan and Casey.
Yeah,
A monologue. Monologue?
Also monologues.
Oh, monologues.
I'm a lot more prone to monologues. Keep playing as I go. You see, as a young child on the streets of New York, the only way I could find to cope with my treacherous circumstances, for I was born poor. Porn? I was born porn. I was born poor.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just gonna stop talking now.
I'm sorry. I'm very distracted by the fact that I suck at this game.
You should take your mind off of the game, and then you'll do better.
That's what they say.
That is what
I don't think they're right, but that's what they say. Monkey, come here, motherfucker, come here. Ah,
Oh, no.
You're fake flower, you faked me out.
Oh, he got you. You gotta look at their evil smile. Oh, he got you again!
I knew it was fake that time. I just sucked.
I'm gonna stop coughing, guys, for real. I'm sorry. I got this stupid,
Why are you sick, Dan?
I got this bug over Thanksgiving. I think I ate a pestilential.
You got a bug over Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving was like 2 weeks ago.
I know, and I still have it.
That sucks.
Yeah. I don't really feel sick, but whenever I talk in like a broadcasting way, it makes me cough. Which is just literally what my job is, so, you know.
Yeah, dispatch and stuff, right?
Yeah, well, I do corporate sales, but I talk on the phone a lot.
Oh. Oh, fuck you. I hate you. I hate you.
Yeah, the monkeys are super cute, and they're all smiley, so at first you're like, yay, monkeys! And then you realize what giant bags of dicks they all are.
They're such bags of dicks.
They're bags of monkey dicks.
No, they're monkeys. Monkeys are bags of dicks.
Monkeys are... Oh, okay, I see.
If a monkey was a bag of monkey dicks, then what would a monkey dick be?
A smaller bag of monkey dicks?
This is like Inception.
Dickception.
Monkey dickception. I just went in a circle. You need to go through that door, right? Yes.
Yeah. Are you still shooting for, just to complete?
I'm always shooting to complete.
Oh, no.
Can you not hit those things?
Like, they're supposed to be crabs, but they're, like, made of clouds?
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't really know what they are. But I do like how, like, kind of chill they are.
Yeah, they're
like,
not hurt. They're not trying to hurt me.
Look, just stop killing him for a second and just look at his eyes, though. He's just kind of like, yeah.
He looks very high.
He's like, man.
Oh, I see what's happening. I was hitting these things instead of them.
Oh, yeah, they're on platforms.
I didn't get that.
Are you at eggs? You're at eggs.
Yeah, nice.
What other games did you play as a child?
Any of the platform games mostly. So like, Crash Bandicoot.
See, I've never actually played a Crash Bandicoot game.
They're fun.
That's up. That was Sony, right? A PlayStation game?
It was, yes.
PlayStation
it was.
1? Yeah.
I played Parasite Eve, which I would gladly play again.
I know nothing about that. I think you've talked to me about it before, though.
It's fun. But for some reason, and I'm gonna say age and atrophy.
Atrophy?
Fuck. No. Get back here. But I also kind of have always been the child who like stressed out about games. You know what I mean?
That's the crab room again.
I know. I want to get more stars. Because I didn't get all of them from this guy because of the stupid platforms.
Oh, they take 2 hits each? Oh, you're out again.
Ah, fuck it. I played Zelda on Super Nintendo.
Oh yeah, I'm playing with that with Gabby right now.
Yeah, I played Ocarina of Time. How did I get there?
Did you play it through?
No, probably not. I don't remember. I don't finish things.
Have you ever finished a game completely?
I got really close on Pokemon. But hold on. Make this so it doesn't make noises.
Do you need to get that? We can pause the episode.
Nah, it's cool. What was like? Oh shit! I don't know what to do next. Help me.
Load up on eggs. Okay, now what's through that door?
Didn't I come in through that door?
Can you keep going in it, out of it, though?
Oh.
Past it?
Maybe.
Ha! There you go. You can shoot eggs through that. But, move, run away! Run away! Oh god! Oh god! Look out! Okay, you're fine.
There's a red one up there.
Yep.
Fuck.
If you just shoot the egg up to it, it'll count
Fuck.
it.
I played lots of Tetris.
I hate Tetris. It's a death march, and I don't like games where you can never win, I guess.
I played the Wario version of Tetris. Dr. Mario.
It's a me, Wario.
You know that one I'm talking about?
Dr. Wario?
Yeah. With the pills? It was basically Tetris, but there were pills, and you had to line up the colors.
Are you sure this wasn't a fever dream?
Yes. Oh, fuck.
Isn't that just Dr. Mario?
Yeah. Dr. Mario? But you're against Wario. Wario is a character in this game.
Oh.
And then I played, Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero. I suck at rhythm games.
I am pretty good at them, actually.
Are you?
Yeah.
Were you good at Rock Band?
No. Well, yes, but I didn't like it as much.
Or-
I didn't like the music selection as
Or
much.
DDR?
No. No good at DDR. Fuck. Here.
Lick, tongue. There you go.
I tongued the baby.
You tongued the baby, and you kept the baby. Oh, you could have, yeah. That way you can shoot eggs while you're in the water.
Oh.
Because normally you can't. So that was the trick to getting the red coin. Also, you could probably hopped out of it.
Can I hop up to those stairs?
Yeah.
from here?
I believe in you.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, no, get the,
Flower?
yeah, or the cloud thingy.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a ceiling up there. Oh, that was lame. We have so many lives. Jesus Christ.
We have like 14 now, because we had 14 and then I lost one, and now we have 15.
Oh, man.
How do we get up?
I have run out of things to say. I just realized.
That doesn't happen to you.
I have
You always
no
have things to
more
say.
words.
I
It's probably a good thing we're doing a short session today.
can come up with more words.
Where would, yeah, Christ, I don't know. Have you ever just, like, hit that point where you're like,
Yes,
I've
I
suddenly
have.
lost the ability to speak?
Not frequently, but yes. Have you ever listened to My Favorite Murder?
No, not yet. It's on my list of things to do. I think I listened to a little bit of one, but I haven't actually finished an episode.
Tell me what to do next.
You gotta go back out the door.
Oh.
Because you can keep going still.
Oh.
You sounded so, like, disappointed.
I wanted more from this world. I wanted to get that flower.
Oh, I'm sure you'll get to it.
Come around someday. What were you gonna be when you grew up when you were a kid?
Geez. I wanted to be a paleontologist for a while because I feel like every little kid goes through that phase.
Well, yeah, because everyone wants to be Ross from Friends.
What?
I said because everyone wants to be Ross from Friends.
Oh, I didn't watch a lot of Friends.
He was really awful. That's why I said that.
I think
no
it was-
one wants to be Ross from Friends.
I think it was Jurassic Park that made that, though.
Oh, yeah.
No, because I was past. Well, I was already super into dinosaurs when.
Every kid is super into dinosaurs. It's just like a must.
Well, why wouldn't be? They're like real world monsters. They're awesome.
I never saw Jurassic Park as a child.
Huh.
I saw it as an adult.
I mean, I was into dinosaurs before that, though. I mean, just the thought that there's just a lot of crazy things that when you really sit down to think about them with, like, the reality of where we live.
I used to argue with my teachers about dinosaurs.
Like-
when I was in first grade.
Like, they couldn't breathe fire, but they were pretty much the closest thing we had to dragons, you know? And it's just awesome. These giant scaled creatures used to just stomp around.
Right.
And then I wanted to be an anthropologist for a while, and then I went back to that later in life,
This is a super awesome one. I remember when teachers would tell me like about dinosaurs, and then someone said to me, you know, we've never seen what a dinosaur looked like, so like we don't totally know. And so I said, well, how do we know they're not polka dotted and purple or furry or have feathers? And my teachers would be like, well they don't, because of our best guesses. And I used to be like, that doesn't make sense because we don't know. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Is that we don't know. And now we know they probably did have feathers.
Well, some at least.
Yeah, but like a lot of them.
Yeah. Actually, they recently discovered the tail of a dinosaur in amber, and it's feathered.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point.
Yeah, it's awesome.
They think that
Have you seen the pictures of the T-Rex as imagined with feathers?
No.
It's like T-Rexes are so cool normally, and it just looks like this dumb chicken. It's all poofy, and it just looks ridiculous.
Well, I know they think that raptors, those little tiny ones.
Well, raptors, like as
they think that they probably had feathers.
as depicted in like Jurassic Park, aren't real.
Oh.
There's a dinosaur kind of close to that, but they aren't raptors.
Velociraptor?
Yeah, the Velociraptors don't look that way.
Well, there was some similar, I think it's Velociraptor, something like that they were saying most likely had feathers at an exhibit I saw at, what's that place called? Science City?
Science City.
And this was back before I lived in Kansas City.
Science City. We are sponsored by Science City.
We are.
Go educate yourself. I've actually never been to Science City.
Oh, no? I actually only went before I lived here. When I came and visited my dad who was living here. I was like, well, what do people do in Kansas City? Show me the touristy stuff.
Kansas City is known for its science. Now, what I have gone to since I moved here is the Nelson Atkins Museum of Art.
It's such a great museum.
It is. We have a free museum here, and it's amazing.
And the fact that it's free is even more amazing.
Oh yeah, because I went to all the museums in Chicago, and they were amazing, but you had to pay out the ass for them.
Mm-hmm. Well, I grew up in New York, right? So I grew up with the Met.
Oh wow, you got pretty far too.
Yeah, and I didn't even get a wah. I didn't get anything.
We're gonna run a little long on this one, I think.
Are you? You're just gonna finish it up?
This is our last one for the session, so we're gonna run a little long, and I'm gonna try and, unless I die again, in which case I'll probably just
we can do one more episode if we need to.
Was this the door you went through after the ring?
I don't know. Yes.
Oh man, have you ever?
I got a really long ways.
Did you ever watch?
I'm proud of myself.
You did really good. Have you ever watched The Ring?
The Ring, yes.
I have not. I have heard that the Japanese version is way creepier, though.
So it's all based on a Japanese form of theater called Butoh.
Yeah?
And Butoh theater was about being grotesque to, basically, it was to fight commercialism. So they would stick their tongue out, paint their faces, they'd be naked on the streets of Japan, walking around.
That is most unorthodox.
Yeah. And then that kind of imagery became the center of a lot of horror movies in Japan, and then later in America too. I had to see a Butoh performance.
You had to?
Yeah, for
so
school.
Was it not a very pleasant experience for you?
I judged it because I felt like it was in like the super fancy theater. It was like they became everything that they were fighting against, right? Because like it was this super classically trained Butoh group that came to LA to do this show in Royce Hall, and it just felt like you were doing everything that you fight against.
I just want to point out how awesome that move was. I just did.
But you didn't have to. You could have just pointed it down.
No, it doesn't go all the way down.
It does. I did. That's what I did when I got it.
It goes down to...
Well, that's how I got the flowers, so...
Fine, whatever. It doesn't go straight down is what I was saying. Fine.
I'm better than you. My scores reflect it. Hey, you know what? You wouldn't finish if I didn't start it. Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Now you don't need that, though.
But I have to. My OCD demands it. Now I can do this. Whee! Whee!
Ladies and gentlemen, when Dan is out of words, he makes wee noises.
I do though. I realized in improv scenes, when I don't know what I'm doing, I just start shouting.
You do shout a lot. That's true.
It's like that's something I need to work on, because that's my sign of I am out of ideas and I need help.
Yeah, I know during auditions, the thing that I do is I don't take charge. I support everybody.
Yeah.
And I need to learn how to take charge. And that's how if I'm ever gonna get on KCIC, it's gonna be because I start taking charge in scenes.
Yeah, when I don't know what I'm doing, I usually I do a lot of support too, or I panic and I start like just making choices.
So you need to stop yelling, and I need to start taking charge.
Yeah, or I'll take on a random voice, but instead of using that as a starting point, I'll make it everything.
Yeah, so instead of having a character behind the voice, it's just a voice.
It's just a character, and that's something I need to get over. Well, we're all works in progress.
We are all works in progress.
Oh, did you ever get to this boss?
No.
Oh, I love this boss.
Maybe. I don't think so. I don't remember anything about this game.
Oh, this is fantastic. You're like, oh, he's gonna make a giant frog. Wait, what? Oh no!
He's making you small?
He's making you small, and this is awesome. I love this boss.
You're inside his tummy.
Yeah. And you're really tiny, so all the shy guys that come
What?
down.
Why does it have like the thing from the throat?
So you're
inside the tummy. That's like the little thing that dangles in the back of your throat.
What are you, Mish? A biologist? You don't know. You don't know how frog anatomy works.
Actually, I studied frog anatomy.
Analogy? Frog analogies?
I studied frog anatomy so hardcore. It's like a punching bag.
Did you ever have to dissect a frog?
No.
I did. I've dissected a frog, a squid, and a cat.
Aww.
Yeah. Well, it's not like we brought them in and they killed. They're cats that they aren't cats that are. They're like. Yeah, I know. It was actually the hardest thing for me to do.
I couldn't do it. I could never be a vet. I could never be a doctor.
No. Anything that involves corpses. I mean.
I could never be a coroner. I could never be. I mean, I guess I could if I had to, right? Like if it's like life or death, you find a way to do shit. But
yeah,
I've never had any like desire to cut things.
No, and it was honestly very challenging for me. I had the frog was okay. The squid was fine. We ordered extra squids and then we cleaned them and we fried them. I had a really cool marine biology teacher.
So in my high school, the really cheap one, they happened to find old crickets that were in solution, to be dissected, but it was in the back of an old closet, so we don't even know how long it was there. And we dissected them, but they were falling apart. So all I ever dissected was was it a cricket? No, it was a grasshopper. Sorry, a grasshopper.
That's a really tiny thing to dissect.
The long grasshopper things, the long green ones, right? And then worms.
Oh.
Those were all we dissected.
So you didn't have to do anything crazy. Huh. Interesting. Oh no, I think I dissected a fish too.
Your school was dissection happy.
I just took a lot of science classes.
Your school had a lot of science. Was this high school?
Yeah, this was high school. This was I was in we dissected cats in human anatomy of all things.
You went to fancy schools.
No, it was public school.
That's a fancy public school.
We had
one biology class.
Zoology, anatomy, I don't know. This is probably super boring.
The state of public education in the United States is not boring, Dan.
This is knowledge. Well, I'm gonna take...
And in case you didn't know, Dan was Casey the whole time.
It was! I fooled you, you pieces of shit! Get the fuck out of here! Goodbye! That, I was yelling, I did know what I was... I didn't run out of ideas there.
You ran out of ideas. You started yelling at our audience.
Well,
You know what?
We're better than them now.
You just ran out of ideas, and that's what you had to do.
No,
I just think you needed... You said you ran out of words.
I did earlier. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think we should apologize to our viewing audience.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I let myself get out of control. I'm trying to kick this drug out of it. I'm shooting up
Halls?
Mary Jane all the time. Halls.
Lots of halls.
Lots of halls.
And LaCroix.
And I'm struggling. And I'm really sorry. I took advantage of your ignorance. I wasn't wearing a monocle at all. That back-to-back photo of me with the monocle,
there was no monocle.
That was photoshopped.
Photoshop.
I know, it's really hard to tell, but I painted that on with a painting tool. Because you can do that with computers now.
What?
Yeah.
No.
You do all kinds of crazy things with
God.
the computer now. Here's Mish with a mustache.
Hey, I look good with a mustache.
You do look good with a mustache. It's pretty, you pulled it off.
I make a hot man.
All right, so I will see you guys later.
Bye. I think this could be 2 episodes.
Probably, yeah, 19 minutes.
Just chop it in the middle and add it in the low.
Or I'll just make it run long. I don't know. It doesn't really matter.